Hello, what's on your move, Madman? And I'm back. And today is Monday, so exciting day, hey? I have no idea what's going on in the background here. The camera's been a bit weird today, so sorry. Today, got a very exciting video for you today because finally I get to talk to you about Violent Night in 4K. So at long last I finally got this on 4K, so it's very exciting. I'm actually quite excited. I've decided to make this video after work because I got it through the post before work, then had to go to work, so I'm going to make the video now. We're going to take the plastic off, I think. Let's do that. Cool. Comes with the worst J card known to man. Folds around the side there. It's a bit awful that. There's the back, and if you take that off, there's the other back cover for you as well. So that's quite exciting, isn't it? Yeah, it's got a nice little top there. You can see the title on the side as well, and it's a limited edition too. So number 582 out of 1,500. So that's quite exciting. One of the first. Well, it's not one of the first, one of the 500s to get it. We're going to have a look at what else is in here as well. That's a nice box, that. Nice and thick, quite like that. Not too thin, it's nice, isn't it? Got some art cards here. Got one there. One there. One there. And one there. It's exciting, isn't it? And they've all got the same back as well, nice and shiny like that, don't you? I've also got this nice double-sided poster with a nice picture of Father Christmas there, and then another picture of Father Christmas on the back there too. Action pose, we'll call that. It's quite nice, that, isn't it? There's also this little booklet, which when I first saw the ad for this, I thought this was another Steelbook, and I was getting two Steelbooks, but apparently there's only one. So there's loads of info in here about the film and the actors and things like that. Nice little booklet, that. Actually might actually have a little look at that at some point. Cool, look at that. It's pretty nice, isn't it? And then we move on to the beautiful Steelbook. Nice embossed front cover there with a nice little edge as well, if you can see that. There's a little frame on it too, and there's a title on the side there, and there's a back cover for you as well. But let's have a look at the inside, eh? Cool. So got a nice couple of Blu-rays there, 4K disc on the front there, and a Blu-ray just behind it, and then another picture of Father Christmas on the back there. So it's all pretty exciting, isn't it? So I'm going to go away and have a little look at this, compare the Blu-ray to the 4K, and then I'll be back to tell you what it's like. So don't go anywhere, alright? So here we go then. Violent Night in 4K, eh? Got some cool information for you. So I saw this going on eBay at the beginning of October / the end of September, saying that it would be out at the beginning of October if you pre-ordered it through people on eBay. So I pre-ordered it through someone on eBay, and then it got past the beginning of October and it hadn't been delivered. So I questioned the guy and was like, what's going on? And he was like, oh, it's not out till November. I was like, well, yeah I know that. That was why I ordered it from you, because you said that I'd be getting it at the beginning of October and not the beginning of November. So I thought, oh, maybe I'll get it at the beginning of October because that's what it said. And he was like, oh, but that's eBay's fault. So, oh, it's eBay's fault, is it? Oh, because no one else on eBay has put that it's coming out at the beginning of October, just you. So I don't think it was eBay's fault. I think the guy was just full of shit. And then so comes out at the beginning of November, everyone else is getting their special editions of Violent Night, and I still haven't got it. And well, to be fair, the guy says that he's having family issues, which I'm not gonna go into on here because it's not very fair on him. So he's like, oh, you're gonna have to wait for another 2 weeks. Brilliant, great, gonna have to wait for another 2 weeks. Can't wait for that. So then 2 weeks later happens, still not been delivered, and then he's like, oh, when I said you're gonna have to wait 2 weeks, I mean you have to wait 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna send it off, and it's gonna take another week to get delivered. So there's a really cool postage story for you there. Finally got it. So then we finally got around to having the film, finally got around to opening it, finally got around to having a look at the Blu-ray and comparing it to the 4K. So what can I say, eh? What can I say? Do you know what I am going to say? This is one of those rare occurrences where I think the Blu-ray looks better. I'm not going to lie whatsoever. I looked at the same parts. I looked at the beginning of the Blu-ray. I looked at certain scenes in the film that I knew were going to be dark, like the barn fight at the end. Had a look at that. Had a look at some of the scenes that shot inside the house, as well as some of the bits that were shot outside of the house, all on the Blu-ray. And they didn't look awful. They didn't look amazingly, wow, this looks so much brighter than I thought it was going to, but it didn't look terrible. And then I had a look at the 4K disc, put it in, and straight away, even from the opening Universal logo, I was like, this picture's darker. Moved on to some of the outside shots during the day, and the picture was darker again. Looked at the barnyard scene, and the barnyard scene was so much darker again. Sound wise was okay. Like the 4K side of it, when you look at the sound, I say look at the sound, when you listen to the sound still sounded pretty good on the 4K disc. Bit of Dolby Atmos for you on the 4K disc as well. So there's that bright side of things, but the picture was just darker. Like when I saw this film in the cinema last year, when I saw that barnyard scene in the IMAX, I was just like, I cannot wait to see this in 4K, because it's just going to look that little bit brighter on the 4K disc, and it doesn't. It looks a little bit brighter on the Blu-ray, and then when you look at it on the 4K disc, I just thought it just looked darker. So yeah, spent 3 weeks waiting to get this. Not only was there a bent J card on the back, not even a proper J card, just one that sticks on the back, doesn't flop over the top or the bottom to hold it in position. So once you've taken the glue off, it's pretty pointless because it just falls off. There's no glue on it, obviously. So J card was a disappointment. Waiting for 3 weeks was a bit of a disappointment as well. Well, actually, technically waiting for a month and 3 weeks. So that was a bit of a disappointment as well. And then the 4K disc didn't even look that good. So all in all, it was quite disappointing. Sorry if I sound a little negative today. Don't mean to sound negative, but you know, it's not my fault the 4K disc don't look very good. So if you're thinking, oh, I've already got the Blu-ray because the Blu-ray of this came out ages ago. Oh, the 4K's out now. I'm gonna go get the 4K because the 4K will look better. It doesn't. I didn't think it did. Anyway, if you got Violent Night in 4K, what did you think? Did you think the picture looked better, or did you think the picture looked darker? Let us know in the comments, eh? Comment. To be fair, it might just be me. The 4K player's quite old now, so I am waiting to get a new one. Hopefully, sometime soon, might get a new 4K player. So that might improve the picture. In which case, I'll redo the video and tell you that it doesn't actually look that bad in 4K. Once I've actually sat down and watched the entire film, I might think, oh, do you know what, this doesn't actually look that bad, and I'll redo the video again for you. So if my opinion does change, I will let you know, because I'm nice like that. But yeah, for me, looking at the Blu-ray, looking through certain scenes and then going back, so yeah, for me, looking at the Blu-ray, looking at certain scenes and then putting in the 4K disc and looking at the same bits, I just think the 4K disc looked worse, didn't look better, didn't look brighter, which was one of the biggest things I was looking out for, was a brighter picture. If anything, the picture was just darker. So I'm just repeating myself now. Yeah, I'm just gonna. So that was Violent Night for you. Very exciting video for you today. Hopefully it wasn't too disappointing. A lot of disappointing and negative things I've said today, so sorry. That's it for today though. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm starting to think that when it gets to next year, I'll probably go back to doing 3 videos a week. So you'll probably get 5 videos a week, as much as I can through December, depending on how busy I am at work, because work tends to get busy over Christmas, what with working in a cinema. But that's it for today. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm gonna fuck off. Okay, goodbye.